Hey, friends. Hey. Hey, friends. Hey. Welcome to Wing It Wednesday with me, your girl, Antoinette. Now, um, I done got a little bothered. I had some stuff that I want to talk about, some fun stuff, cruising and stuff like that. Well, I've been listening at Bill and Scott on their channel and the live that they're doing now. And they're talking about the Carnival Cruise Line, the loyalty program, the stuff that's going on. Well, I seen it come on my phone, but I didn't go into it. So everything that I learned it tonight listening at Bill and Scott. And when I was in the bathroom getting dressed, I had it playing and I can hear Bill talking and I could hear in his voice that he wasn't happy about something. So I brought the phone in there with me and I listened to everything. And it kind of bothered me, friends. Now, we platinum and trying to reach diamond. But, I was like, wait a minute. This is something I need to go in and I need to read and see what's going on. Because a lot of things I don't even pay it any attention. But anyway, I'll talk about that later. But thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much. And if you in here on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Yes, I do. I really do. So let me welcome y'all the right way. Yes. Friends, I hope that's playing right because for some reason my StreamYard been really acting up and I got to figure out what in the world is going on. Yes. I'm going into my channel right now, friends. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Yeah, I got to get in here and I got to see something. Okay.
Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Yeah, I got to get in here.
Me and my mouth. Yes. I love it. Let me see. I'm trying to see if my stuff played right like it was supposed to. But yeah, friends, I was gonna talk about like some of the stuff, like I was going to talk more about the Vista too, because my husband, he should be in here after a while. And then I wanted to talk about some of the things that, we bring on the cruise, some of the stuff that we must have on there. And I think I done talked about this before. I don't see it. Can y'all let me know? Okay. No, that's not it. Did my intro play right, friends? And the Let's Have Fun one? And my husband dancing, did it play? Let me go to the comments so y'all can let me know if it played or not. Okay, I don't know, but I'll look at it later. But if it played with my husband dancing and stuff like that, could somebody tell me in the chat? Yeah, because I was gonna talk about some of the stuff, like it says like when you cruise like a boss, the things that you have, some of the stuff that you're supposed to have and some of the stuff that you're not supposed to have. And I was going to share some of the main things that we take. One thing in particular that is a must have for us. Yeah. We saw Angelo there. Okay, so it worked. Fluttering dreams. Hey, friends. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much. Scotty J. Woo woo. Hey, friend. Hey. Hey, I'm here, friend. I'm here. And thank you so much for being here. Coker Culture. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Anthony is here. Let's wing it. Hello, everybody. Thank you, my friend, for coming in. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much. This is Chat from Sea Legs Journey on Robin's Butterfly channel. All right now. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, so you did see him dancing. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah. So friends, I just seen, and if y'all been over there with Bill and them, y'all seen it too. When I tell you, okay, this kind of bothered me a little bit because I don't want anything taken away from us that we worked so hard for, and it took us a long time to get there, and I just don't want it taken away from us, Okay, this is what I seen. Carnival Cruise Line to launch new loyalty program in 2026, dubbed Carnival Rewards. Okay, the Carnival industry first. The program will introduce a point-based system featuring personalized perks and new ways to earn status. I thought what we had was working, including credit card spend. Okay, so Carnival Cruise Line announced today it will launch a new loyalty program with a cruise industry, first adding new features, new ways to earn status, new reward categories, and a new name, Carnival Rewards. The new program will take effect in June 2026, providing guests plenty of time to learn about the chances while they continue to earn status in the current very important fun person VIFP program that will be their entry points into the new program. Now, this one right here is what I didn't really care for. Carnival Rewards is introducing a dual earning structure where guests accumulate both Carnival Rewards points that can be redeemed on Carnival purchases and status qualifying stars that will determine a guest tier status instead of focusing solely on the number of cruise nights guest sale, which is the model Carnival currently follows under the VIFP program. Carnival, let me see where I was at. Carnival Rewards will offer more opportunity to earn rewards and achieve higher status level based on spend, including cruise fare and onboard activities. The new program will be closely tied to everyday spending. So the more money you spend, okay, so that's it's gonna be based on our level. So we got to go and spend all this money, spend more money on the brand credit card. Okay, and that's one thing that I don't like because what if we don't want their credit card? You know what I'm saying? So do we have to get this credit card? The Carnival Rewards MasterCard. giving card members the opportunity to earn points and status even faster. More details on the credit card will be announced later. Yeah. So that just kind of bothered me because when I heard Bill and Scott talking about it, I was kind of getting upset anyway, because it sounded like we was going to have to be just spending a lot of money, you know, for our points instead of, you know, like just doing our cruises and stuff. And do we have a Carnival credit card? We used to. Yeah. So we're gonna have to pull this up so you can see what's going on. Yeah, we used to. We don't have that. So yeah, this sounds like it's gonna be a mess. So it starts in 2026. Yeah, so but anyway, I'm talking about something that's fun, because that's definitely not fun. Not to me. Not to me at all. Because it's the more money we spend, activities and and stuff here like that.
All right.
Fluttering Dreams, in 2 years, we will all be red cards again.
What? That's for everybody? What's going on here?
That's why we're going to have to look it up. We're going to have to put it on TV and we're going to have to look it up for ourselves, because I just seen some of it and it's not good. It is not good.
Even if you're diamond, you got to go back somewhat?
Coca Culture. Did I speak to you?
Hey, Coca Culture.
If not,
glad you
hey,
could be
friend,
here.
Thank you so much for being here. The Fam Adventures. Hey, friends. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Fam.
I hope I didn't miss anybody. Webster. Okay. Erica. Good evening, daughter. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. See Me Traveling, similar to MSC Reward Program, but Carnival Cruise Line sounds a lot harder to keep your status. Yes, it does. And we're going to look more into this, because like I say, I seen it earlier today, but I didn't even go in it. And I probably wouldn't have went in it if I wouldn't have heard Bill and Scott.
Bill was talking about it a lot.
Yeah, and Bill didn't sound too happy, so I knew that was something that I needed to look into. And so far, the little bit that I read, it's just not good.
But what I want to know, how can you have a status and they just rip it away from you? Which I done seen it happen so many times. You'll be way up here and they'll just take it away. Know why? Because they can. I guess that's what they're gonna tell you.
Fluttering Dreams, the new program is definitely not fun.
Wow.
Yes, you said. Hey, me. Oh, okay, I did. All right. Yes. Erica said, "Daddy Low."
Hey, Erica.
Glad
you could be here.
Sister. Hey, friend.
One crappy sister. Hey, girl. Glad you could be here.
She's beautiful.
All right.
I'm looking at that picture of her too. Thank you so much for being here.
We see you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that is going to be something for us to keep our stuff. And you know what? The thing about it, like with that, we don't get, well, you got to call in to get your cookies and your strawberries, because they don't just bring it up to you. You know,
we
like
sure ain't getting it. I guess
cover.
we forgot to do it on the last ship we got on. We sure ain't get it.
I be forgetting, but it would be nice
if you don't say nothing,
since we're supposed to get it for them to bring it up to us. But yeah, so but we remember to go get our water. Wow.
We get that every time. We don't miss that big bottle.
And then I got to look more, because it seemed like I heard them saying something about them cutting out that that party, that platinum and diamond party. I got to look more into that too, which we didn't go this last time anyway.
No, we didn't go the last time. We went the time before that, but we missed this one.
They used to have like little hors d'oeuvres, from what I was told.
It used to be little
with drinks.
Now they just give you drinks.
Yeah, that's all we got since we became platinum. Yeah. So yeah, this is something else. Yes, Angelo, they take away things easy.
They probably,
especially after you pour dollars into what program they have.
You said it.
That's true. Okay, I'm Sea Legs Journey again. Oh, okay, you Sea Legs Journey again, chat.
Sea Legs, you back?
Yeah, he was in here up under Robin channel. because she have another channel, her channel, Fluttering Dreams.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was in here up under there.
Did you
Yeah.
do your welcome in party?
Huh?
Where we dancing and everybody
Yeah.
said, you gotta wait till some people get in here now before you do that now, so everybody
Why?
can see it.
Why? Because it say my thing started at 8 o'clock. So why I got to wait?
She got a point, friends. She
I
got a
don't see
point.
nobody else wait. I see people when it say whatever time they prompt their own time they get started.
Wow, internet at fun
Yeah.
don't play.
Yeah, I just got to get started. I don't want to hold people up, you know, the ones that's in here.
Woo!
But hey Angelo, oh, Chat said, hey. So
hey Chad, what's up?
what I was gonna talk about is like the like they say when you cruise like a pro, like things that you bring on the cruise. Let's talk about some fun stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing that we bring that's a must. And I know we got adults in here, so I could talk about this. So I have the list, like we always bring our power strip. We make sure we bring cash.
Yep. We bring,
And
we take plenty of cash with us.
yep.
The power scripts that we gotta plug in, so we had extra. So she
Mhm.
gotta plug in all her equipment. I gotta keep my phone charged up.
Leave in the comment what it's like. Let's say 2 of your favorite things that you have to bring. I know we bring a lot that we have to have our water shoes and
yeah, I bring 3 pairs of shoes, ones that I'm gonna wear, ones
your water shoes.
They get me casual in my water shoes.
Your water shoes.
So
And you bring cash. You always go to the bank and you get a whole bunch of ones.
be a stack like that.
Yeah, and you done been teased about going into the strip club because you have all them ones. Yeah.
Hey, she don't know it, but I do.
And I'm gonna tell y'all one of the things that we must have, because if we don't bring this on the cruise, it's a problem. It's a big problem. And that is what we call the bullet. Yeah. So we have to bring that because that's a problem. Okay, he'll say, did you pack my bullet? But that's not his bullet. That's my bullet. But we got our little bag and our bullet is in there.
Don't worry about it, guys. It's just a man helper. That's it.
It goes with us. And
you don't want to turn your jaws up.
That's one of my favorite things to bring on a cruise ship. That's how I cruise like a boss. I bring my bullet with me. Now, coasting, some of y'all might not know what the bullet is. Let me know if y'all know what the bullet is. Because if y'all don't know what the bullet is, I explain
they too bashful. They
what the bullet is. Ain't nobody bashful in here. Hey, Celia. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. So the bullet is this little thing. It's like probably about this big. Yeah, something like this. I think it's a little bigger than this, isn't it? It's a little longer than this, probably about like that, but it's skinny. And it has like, it's like a little remote thing.
It's a vibrator. It's a man helper.
I was trying to explain what it is, but yeah, that's what it is. But it's
internet if I'm be having fun.
But it's called a bullet. So I cruise like a boss like that because I always have to have my bullet with me in my luggage. I don't think we ever left that bullet. I don't think we ever left that bullet. Have we?
No. Yeah, once or twice.
We did?
Yeah, once or twice we have left it. But it's been a long time.
Yeah, it had to have been a long time. But this time, friends, and this funny here. We grabbed it, and it wasn't even working this time. So now we got to get a new one. Eddie Lugo, hey friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. What did he say? Yes.
Eddie, what's up, baby?
Yes, the finger foods and drinks were plentiful at the Platinum and Diamond party. Yeah. And you know what? We didn't get to experience that, Anthony, because when we became Platinum, I wish we was Diamond, Platinum, they had done took away the hors d'oeuvres. So it was just the drinks. But we enjoyed that, our first time and then the second time. And then we stopped going in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Coker family. Oh, Coker culture. Okay, I'm looking at something else. Yeah. So let me know some of the stuff that y'all bring, like that y'all must have on y'all cruise. Like we used to bring the alcohol.
I used to
Like the
take
wine.
the alcohol on.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get some rum runners and take my little stuff.
No. I'm talking.
Well, you brought it up.
You know that they watches these things,
but
we don't do that no more. We haven't did that in so long. But no, what I'm talking about is the bottle of wine that we could take.
Bringing this stuff up, knowing she don't let me know straight off the bat what she's talking about.
Which one I'm talking about? Yeah. But I'm talking about
we bring the wine.
Yeah,
we might bring sodas.
Because the wine, like the legal like wine that we can bring, that's cruising like a boss. When you taking stuff on there, you ain't got no business. That's not cruising like a boss.
I think so. Because I'd be feeling like a boss when I'm up there.
Mm-hmm. And what else do we take on there? I think that's it. Other than our clothes, that we make sure that we take on.
Sometimes we'll take 2 outfits a day. It's no need really, because unless we go out in town and come back in and shower up and everything, we'll go ahead on and change into another outfit. But what we wear outside when we go on the islands, we'll take and change it when we get back to the cabin.
You do all that changing. I don't be doing all that unless when we go off port.
What you saying?
Out there, I go in and take a shower.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I change. Oh, okay. Because I know sometimes you would take a shower and you'll change, but then you might not like what you got on and you'll change again. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Say I bring enough clothes for that.
Clothes, he does.
I gotta stop overpacking. Do you guys overpack when y'all go on cruises? I know some of you don't. I know some of you just bring enough.
Tell it, friend,
which is a good thing.
I know that's true. One crap. That's right. She say, "Tell it, we all grown." That's what one crafty sister said.
Have a good time, guys. When you get on that cruise ship, it's you and yours.
Sea Legs Journey say I bring suntan lotion.
Oh, don't
and
forget,
that is cruising like a boss, because we all got to have suntan lotion.
I don't put on nothing.
Do you remember that time when my back was all burnt up, like peeling and everything?
Her skin is
my goodness, friends.
Mine is so rough.
I couldn't believe that because I didn't know that I could get sunburn.
I got rough skin like a cave.
And it was peeling and it was hurting. Yeah, it was pretty bad back there.
I don't
on my back and stuff. Yeah,
I takes it like a man.
So we learned to take our suntan lotion,
but we take it anyway.
Keeping up with the Griffins. Hey friends, how y'all doing?
Keeping up with the Griffins. Glad you could be here. Hey,
thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank y'all so
right.
Much. Yeah. We talking about stuff that we bring on the cruise, and we, cruising like a boss. The stuff that
is it some things out there that y'all might take that's that y'all just carry on with you just because some people take laptops, so they can just
do work. Do work because some people edit their videos right on cruise ships. Yeah, they do work, and then you got some people they be on their jobs while they cruising.
What you mean, Bill?
Like Robin from Sea Leg Journey. Sometimes she's working while they're on their cruise. Yeah, she's working. Yes, because her job probably is very important. Okay. But that's good. She able to take her job with her though. Some people can't do that. Anthony say I take snacks, but end up not touching them.
Exactly.
We used to. I used to have to have my candy.
Well, you used to. She used to always make me go in
cherry on
top and get her something from out of there. That's one thing we don't take. Now we have went in the room quite a few times, and we had like cookies, people that send us and stuff of that nature. But we don't normally bring anything. I think we bought some once or twice, some peanuts or something. I don't know. I can't remember. And then they got the popcorn up there, and that costs like $4 now for box of popcorn.
You know what?
That is so messed up.
Carnival
Popcorn,
is
and
all
they
about
charge
money
you
now.
all of that
They
money.
all about money.
When they used to hand it to you for free.
yeah.
Now, why they just can't say, y'all just give us a couple of dollars and y'all can go look at the movie
Yeah.
and enjoy
Mm-mm.
yourself? It was free at first, Carnival.
I
It
remember.
was free. Now you charge $4.
Yep.
And that's just right now. What it's going to go up to?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do we need to bring popcorn on the boat?
And it looked like we're gonna have to get they credit their card again, the Carnival
Why you say
card,
that?
because that's one of the things. What I was just asking. That's why I asked you, do we
Let me
still
tell you,
have that card?
I had got one of those Carnival cards. I think I had like 20 grand on it. They gave me some money, and I never used it once.
Well, you
I
gotta pay it back.
think sometimes them cards is entrapment. They
But
trapping
you're gonna have to have that.
Why?
Because that's what it's gonna be based on now with this new loyalty program.
What is Carnival?
How much
trying to
money
make
you
it-
gonna spend and stuff like that? Yeah, that's what it's gonna be based on now.
Excuse me. Is Carnival trying to make people stop riding their ships or something? What's going on? Why are they doing all this? Now Roy is giving them a run for their money. Now they better stop.
I don't think Carnival really got anything on Royal though. But anyway, Sea Legs Journey Chat said yes. Robin from Sea Leg Journey works on a cruise, but she does Zumba at the same time. Yeah, so she do work, and I know because I done been on his live.
I ain't mad at you.
And she be working. Yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
So some people
That's
do
what
do
you
that.
do.
Doing great. Happy Hump Day. Woo! Happy Hump Day to you, friend. Happy Hump Day to you. Yep. And let me say, pay attention. Oh, and another thing too, it's like how you can cruise like a boss too. It's like when you get off that cruise ship, you got to make sure that your phone is on ship time.
It's just regular.
And we always make
ship
sure
time is just regular time from the United States, guys. I mean that you don't believe the hype, and it's gonna go somewhere. It'd be the same as my watch.
Yeah,
I carry my watch with me off the on the
so
island, why do the same?
So why do some people miss the ship though? If it's like
because they be enjoying themselves too much. I know that's what it is, but if they take a watch with them, don't look at your phone. If you got a watch,
did I speak the cruising scenes? I
ain't
think
heard
so.
Cruising scenes. What's up,
friends?
baby?
How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much
Glad
for coming
you
in.
could be here.
Thank y'all so much. Yes, thank y'all so much. Yeah. And yeah, because some people get left. So I'm just wondering, because they always say make sure your time is on the ship time, But we always make sure we back. Like now, this last time when we went to what was that, Curacao? I was a little nervous because we got back maybe it was less than an hour before that ship. Even though we didn't have that far to walk, but they don't be playing. They're not gonna wait on you.
What was the last island when they just let us stay there for a few hours? The one
that was Curacao.
That was a nice island, guys.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there yet, you got to
I
go
wish
to
they
that
would give more.
That was so beautiful. I mean, it was so beautiful that you didn't have to take an excursion. I mean, the sightseeing and everything was off the chart.
And you in the casino.
So many.
That's what you like so much.
Oh, in the casino, they got, I play the roulette. Everybody know I play the roulette. They had quarter chips. They had 50-cent chips. They had dollar chips. It's like Burger King. Have it your way. They just want that money. Just put it out there. They don't give you as much for $1, $2 or whatever, but they will pay you 35% more than what they would normally pay you if you put 50 cents down. 35% of that 50 cents.
And I could see people
and she was out there in her life, and that was a nice spot. Yeah. And we wouldn't have not the casino was right beside us, and we didn't even know till Kirk and Marshall told us to turn our heads. We turned our head over there.
Yeah, Kirk, the one that told us about that casino, because we didn't even know. We had no idea. We
walked in there. They seen her to that phone with her camera and everything. It was like, ma'am, you can't bring that in. God damn, we know better. We know better.
I wasn't recording anything. I
No, she
already know
wasn't.
not to record in a casino
Yeah.
anyway. I've tried to sneak and do
We
it.
gotta
but
have one of
I
them
be
little
too
pins
nervous.
on our
like we
chest,
see
like
other
we see.
people.
Yeah,
and
they
you
know
could
how
cover,
to do it.
like
Hey,
right there, you can cover
we
up.
are not that advanced yet.
Yeah.
And
no,
let me
we're
tell you
not.
this too, guys, about the casino.
Wait a minute. Foodie's vacation. Hey, beautiful.
Who this? Hey, baby, glad you could be here.
Thank you so much for coming in. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Hey, let me tell you one more thing about the casino. Me and Antoinette had fun. I said we were gonna spend $1,600. She get 800, I get 800.
Mm-hmm.
And that went all out the door. We went way over the $1,600 we said.
Yeah.
That's why when we go on cruises, we just got to put money away just for the casino. I stayed in my place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's another way to cruise like a boss?
Take a lot of money. You cruising like a boss. A whole lot. And
Oh,
we got to start doing more
a
excursions.
real
for
good
these.
one too.
I want to go see some monkeys or something.
Staying on the ship during a port day. During port day.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Mhm.
nice.
Yep.
A lot of people.
We did it once.
I
When did we do it?
We did it before.
When we was at the Bahamas. We did it. When we stayed on that ship, and it was so
My doggy
nice.
won't leave me alone. He just wants some love.
It was so much fun, friends. Barely anybody in the pool because we got in the hot tub. Barely anybody in there, so you ain't got to worry about all them germs and stuff like that. It was barely anybody. It was so nice, so like quiet, laid back.
Which one
If you
was
wanna
that? We
go-
was at the Bahamas. Which one were we at?
When we stayed on the ship, I think it was in the Bahamas that time.
One of them.
It was Bahamas. We decided we was
said,
not going to get off.
We didn't get off there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. They got
The lines. If you want to go get some guy burger, you don't got to wait. Yeah,
You know what,
I
too,
really
guys?
enjoyed that.
I know a whole lot of you guys been to the Keys, but I would like to go there. And I don't think not one ship at Port Canaveral would take you to the Keys. Not one.
We don't know that.
We
I'm
haven't
sure
been to
some
the
of-
Keys not one time.
When I pull up,
How many of you guys
it's the
been
ones
to the Keys?
going out of
And
Tampa.
that's a beautiful spot too.
Is
Because
what I seen.
I seen a lot of colorful buildings, little houses that look like it's at the Bahamas. And I
Mhm.
say that's another part of the Bahamas. I found out it was the Keys. Mojo, you got to chill out, man.
And another thing is the Carnival Hub. That's another way to cruise like a boss. Make sure you have that Carnival Hub because it works. I like that Carnival Hub.
Mhm.
But you know what? We looking at Royal Caribbean for our next cruise.
I would like
Yeah,
to go
'cause
back on.
I mean,
on
we
Royal.
need to get-
I want to go. I want to go on one of them big Royal Caribbeans because I want to go see that show again.
We got to get our status up with other cruise line. Now I know we done cruise on MSC. We went on MSC Seaside.
We want to go on. Let's see.
And we went on MSC Seashore twice. So that's only 3 times. We got to do some more cruising with
Friends,
them.
you know what? I got to admit, I'm spoiled because we be wanting to try other cruise ships. Like we want to go on NCL right now, but I'm used to those free drinks they give me in the casino now, and I know they're not going to.
But what if that stop? What if that stop?
It's impossible.
Okay.
That's impossible
Mhm.
for
All
Carnival
right.
to do that because Carnival want people to be out of their minds to keep playing those slot machines and be on that roulette table. They're
Yeah.
only gonna play it when they know they're tipsy.
Mhm.
They ain't gonna play it when they're sober because they're smarter when they're sober. When they've been drinking and on it, see, they start drinking when they get mad, when they're losing it. When you guys are losing your money, you get mad. And with a bartender, give me a drink because you're so upset. But when you're sober, man, let me get on out of here.
And then a lot of time those
I ain't
drinks
got
water
time to get them
down.
all my money.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I just think we need to like cruise more with other cruise line. Like Royal Caribbean, you know, that'll be good. We need to do some more cruisings with them because the way Carnival doing, it just
they
just not
hey,
looking
hey,
good
guys.
right now.
But what I did find out about Carnival
What?
on this ship right here, what was the ship we was on? Forgive me, guys.
The Carnival Vista.
The Carnival Vista. The food was a little bit better God knows in heaven, I enjoyed that food on the Carnival Vista.
Mhm.
I don't know some ships that's doing their thing because they're
It was
all
a
kinds
little.
of
It was
shrimps.
a little better.
They had lasagna, chicken lasagna, beef lasagna. They had ribs a couple of nights, and I love ribs. My
Mhm.
wife she don't care about them that much, but
Well, I used
I
to
love
love ribs.
ribs.
I can't.
You know, they
have
had
all
their
that
chicken,
that
and it won't frozen
stuff no more.
chicken. They cooked it. You know, it was just different. You know, the texture of the food was different, and I noticed that it was good.
Hey,
I was
Tuber Chat.
Tuba Chat. Hey,
friend.
man,
Thank
we
you
missed
so
you.
much. Thank you so much
Glad
for
you
coming
could be
in.
here.
Thank
Tuba
you
Chat,
so,
the
so
man
much.
is in the house.
He definitely is too. Yeah.
Tuba, y'all go
But, you
check him
know-
out. Go check him out. He's the best.
When Carnival start messing with our pockets, then that's when we'll start looking for something else, because that's what it's going to take for you. Because
Dottheme, I haven't seen you yet, Dottheme.
you're gonna have to read. You're gonna have to see some of the stuff what I seen. Yeah, and because it's not looking good.
Wow,
It's not. And somebody in here said, let me see who that was. Okay, Cruising Scene said, hopefully casino deals won't stop, and I hope not either.
You heard what I was
Because
just
if
talking
that
about.
happened,
Look, they're gonna lose a lot of money because people
they're gonna lose
be
a lot of customers.
so
a lot
smart.
of
They're gonna be so much smarter then. We only want drinks when we getting stressed from losing that money. You lose $100, you're already stressed. A lot of people say they're going there with $20. You're not a real gambler. Ain't no way people can be that disciplined and take $50 in there and say, I'm done. You want to win that $50 back. You ain't fooling me.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Oh, he's just speaking to everybody.
All right.
Yeah, so that kind of just like put a little damper on me tonight when I seen all that there.
Well, we're going to do some more research on it because I heard Bill talking about a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff.
Erica,
How can they
take $100? Talk about in the casino? Yeah, like $100 just a day for that day and don't spend nothing else.
I have to do that with Internet and Fun Guy friends because I can get $100 and try to hold everything else in my hand. She'll come and beat me up and I have to give her another one, so I ain't worried about it. It won't work with me.
Yeah, $100. Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I'm gonna do better.
Boy, hey guys.
I know I said I was gonna do better last time, but I didn't. But I didn't.
She gave me her word.
I did real bad.
Lisa, I said Internet and Fun.
I'm working on that.
$800, $100 a day. And guys, tell me, ain't that's good? $100 a day, you can't beat that.
Yeah,
Well, was I wrong? Whew.
That's true. But you know what? Them little cards that Carnival give us, our little cards that we have to put in that machine. I'm gonna stop putting mine in there.
No, I ain't even going there with her.
Because you know what? That's how they keep a track of us. That's how they keep a track. And I don't want them keeping a track of where I'm, because they might try to stop me from winning and stuff. Because you know somebody be back there working behind the scenes.
Well, all of those slots is digital, so they pick and choose what machines they want to win. Think about it, guys. They digital. It ain't like the old school, like at Trump Plaza Hotel and Las Vegas, where you just pull the one-arm bandit back and the things go up. These are digital. They can go in there on the computer and, okay, we're gonna let this one win over there. She's gonna spend $5,000. We're gonna let her win. You know, one of those type. That's the way I feel. I might be wrong.
Well, that's true.
That's the way I feel.
That's true, because one of the casino workers in the on the Vista, she told me that, because I told her, I said, yeah, I'm not gonna put my card in here. I say, because y'all can track me or y'all can stop me from winning.
Well, how can they give you points? See,
well,
that's the thing.
That's what the casino worker said, and that's what Cruising Scene just said.
That's why some of you guys got to get on the table.
You won't get the casino offers, and and I think that's the only thing that be stopping me.
This one he'll be getting a lot of offers, but don't get me wrong. Internet and Fun, she wins a lot.
Trust it.
She'll win $300 here, $400 here, $100 here, but she Put it back in the machine.
Food is
Friends.
Vacation say, I only play the old machines now. Don't trust it. So when you say the old machines, you talking about like
The one on Bandits. That's the old machine, not the one that you just press the button in. You know, the bling,
talking about
bling,
like
bling, bling, like
the
computer
one,
do
the
it.
diamond machine. The what was
She-
the one I won the 5K off? The
The Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. You talking about something like that? Those machines you talking about? Okay,
you pull 'em
the double
down?
diamond. That's the old one. I tried playing that, but I didn't win anything off of it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. Don't trust it. Yeah. Hello to anyone we miss. Yeah, I understand that when you say don't trust the new one, so you only play like the old machine. It's a couple of new ones that I like. Well, I don't know if the kitty knew or not, because I wasn't really paying attention to that. But the hot pot where they throw down the what's that? The sushi. That one is new. And I played that, but on the Vista I couldn't play it because the machine. I think I might have played it one night, but it just stayed. People just stayed at it. It was 3 of them. They stayed. You just never did get a chance.
Now
to
you
play
guys
it.
know on the Vista they got 2 casinos. They got one for smoking and one for non-smoking. I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
Nettie and JT. Hey,
Nettie, JT.
How y'all
glad you could
doing?
be here.
How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Woo!
Thank y'all
Glad
so much.
to see you guys. All right.
But you know what? The Vista, that non-smoking one, it's not really.
It's
not-
small. It's not that big, but it's
Mhm.
non-smoking.
Yeah, it is.
It's non-smoking. Mojo, that's a no.
Yeah, it
man.
is. It's non-smoking, but it don't hardly have like nothing in there. Yeah,
My little puppy dog won't leave me alone, guys.
yeah, it don't have anything in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the when you was on the Vista, I'm gonna ask this question right here.
Talk to me.
What is it that you didn't like about the Vista? Is there anything, or you liked everything pretty much about the Vista?
Pretty much everything.
Mhm.
I don't like the way they do the
dislikes.
popcorn. It ain't much.
Yeah.
I don't like. Here's another thing I don't like. I think it's from like 9 or 10 till 12 or whatever. I don't like that they don't play music. They just keep it silent on
it'd
the
be
Lido
silent.
deck.
Mhm.
And I don't understand. You're on vacation. Don't they supposed to play music and keep it going? When me and Internet of Fun first started getting on the cruise and cruising on out,
Carnival Fantasy.
we was on the Fantasy. When we walked out on the Lido deck, you had people singing island music and playing the guitar and
Dancing.
little bango and doing their little dances and
Mhm.
stuff. It wowed us so
It's done
much.
changed big
We
time.
was like, wow.
Mm-hmm. It
And
has
the-
changed
and the
big
food
time.
was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so fun. Ooh.
The non-smoking casinos serve your drinks quicker. Yeah, they do, because they got that door. They go right in there and they come out and bring you your drink. Yeah, it is faster. They never get to me
On the
smoking
Vista
one.
now.
It's terrible. It was so
sometime-
many people arguing and getting mad and
Yeah,
going up
yeah,
to the
it was.
head person because you sit there and they act like you're not even there.
When they are serving, though, they are serving. They come back to back to back to back. When they're not serving, you could just see like one person in there. He way down yonder somewhere else, and we'd be like, God damn, the man haven't been here an hour and a half.
Mhm.
Nobody haven't even walked over here.
Mm-hmm. But the ones that they will go to like really, really fast
Uh-huh.
is the ones that giving them the big tips. They're gonna make sure they check in to see if they need anything. The ones that's giving, so your tips got to get a little bigger.
That tip was
Cruising
all my
complete.
money.
Hey, friend, how you
Cruising
doing?
complete in the house. Hey, cruising complete.
Thank you
are
so
complete.
much. Thank you
Glad-
so much for
Glad you
being
could be
here.
here.
Mhm. But yeah,
All
those are the
right.
ones, because I've seen them go up to people. Do you need anything? They'll be like, not right now. Come
They
back at
came up
such
to
and
me
such
a lot
time.
of times. I was tipping. I was
Yeah.
giving them $1 or $2, but I was
Mm.
tipping.
Well, you be over there at that
But
roulette table.
I was
so
losing. I was losing. Well, I ain't losing a whole lot.
look like they get to y'all pretty fast over there at that roulette table. Yeah.
They
We'll
just.
give
I know what it
$1
was.
or $2.
They just.
Yeah,
couldn't
like
s-
per
Yeah.
drink or something like that.
I done skipped a couple of them. If I ain't had no more chips or I ain't had no more dollars in my, because I always go in there with dollars in my pocket.
Yeah.
I take a whole lot of, I give
Mhm.
out maybe $1,600 in ones.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole stack. And when I go cash them in, you know, I take it up there to the bank and give them $100.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably do two because I got to give her one, you know, and I'll take one.
Well,
She'll
I
put it
think
in the
a
bank.
lot of times, because you told me not to do it like that, like
What?
I would put the dollar tip on the ticket.
No, don't. Yeah, she kept using the card, guys. You can't use the card. Shame on her. She can't
Yeah,
use the card. I'm
I
not gonna
kept-
let her use the card no more. That's it. And that card showed me some stuff I didn't want to see.
Ah.
But it ain't no more that card thing. The card thing is over with. You care how you just don't want to leave and go get more money. You might lose your seat.
Because y'all know when
card
y'all,
thing is
if you
over.
a slot player and you playing a game and you done been putting money on there, when you get up, 9 times out of 10,
Here she
somebody
go.
gonna
Listen
flop
to it.
right
Wait.
in there.
Wait for it.
By the time I go to the room, get the money, somebody gonna be already there. You
Okay.
already know because you done seen that. I done experienced that
friends,
before.
here's the thing. Me and her got to get some little walkie-talkies because we got to communicate that way. And that way she can say, Angela, and tell me what she want. Because I can get off the roulette table at any time. It don't make no difference. If I don't want to play no more, I cash it in and I can go get her whatever she want. Don't put no more on that card. Y'all heard me tell her in front of her audience, no more on the card. That's it. Putting my foot down.
Okay, you better put both of them down.
Okay, and
All
take
right.
that, put
All
the
right.
other one down too. And trust me, it ain't gonna be no more.
Oh,
That's
goodness. Oh, my goodness. I guess they just gonna take my card from me.
it. You use your card to get your points, but don't take no more money off it.
Okay. Foodie's Vacation. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank
What is
you
that
so much.
Thank you so much.
Some
man.
green for the queen and dough for Angelo.
You
Thank you so much.
You
Thank
ain't
you
showing them
so much.
No dances or nothing.
Oh, I got to do another one on there. Yeah.
What happened?
That done
Forgive
played.
us, friends.
That done played
Forgive
out.
us. No.
But they know I am so thankful.
Hey.
I am so
I mean it
thankful.
from the heart.
I hear
Excuse
you,
me.
Antoinette. That machine will be gone. It have been.
Which one?
Like when I go to get the money, come back, somebody be sitting right there in the machine.
That's the truth.
Because most of
That's
the
truth.
time, you got people sitting up there waiting.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get them little portable ready.
Yeah, they be
So
waiting on
she
you to
say-
get up from there.
She called me, Angela, I'm gonna need some more money. I'm almost hidden. I'm
Mhm.
almost there. And that's a trick too. Sometimes, friends, that's a trick when they say you're almost there, because me and her played one time. It was on MSC. I spent I answered $260 on the machine. It was almost finished when we started. That
Mhm.
thing tricked us every single time. I just kept putting money in there. Just kept putting money.
Yep.
I felt so bad. I said I fell for the okie doke, and they took every dime from me. That's
Mhm.
why I'm scared of those slots, friends.
And it was the one way they like the sparkle things.
Yeah,
and it sparks at the
The little
end.
firecrackers.
It's like what, one,
sparkling.
2 of them, or 3 of them, or whatever.
I know a whole lot of you.
And
You
you-
guys have seen it.
Yeah. So when you hit and it might light up, but it might not stay lit. I can't think of the name of it, but that's the one.
Mhm.
And we was sitting there, and when we finally got it, how much did we get? We had done put how much in there?
It won't no more than about we put
Like
200,
over
about
$200.
$200
It was
dollars
over
in there.
200.
we ain't getting no more than about $110.
Yeah,
It hit. But
it was so
I-
little, friends.
I was like, for
Yep,
real?
That's what it is, the firecracker machine.
Yeah, that's a firecracker.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's exactly what it
And
was.
I never
They
played it
tricked us.
anymore.
I mean, it was almost done when we started.
Mhm.
$200 and some dollars later, they didn't give us number $100 and some dollars, and we were playing like $2 and some a hit. I mean, we wanted some money.
Yeah.
That thing that's tricked us, and we went up there, and I think we was in the sports bar, and we played in there because it was somebody else on it from before us, and we saw them put a lot of money in. And we was like, this one give it a hit. This one give it a hit. And I don't even play slots, but I told Antoinette, that's fine. Get on it. They
Mhm.
gone.
And we
And $260, $70 later, They took all my money.
Yep.
I ain't falling for the okie-doke no more. Friend.
Cruising scene say, "Oh, it takes forever for the firecracker to pop."
That's
yeah,
the truth.
we
If
learned
you
that.
played it, that's the truth.
Yeah, we learned that.
Told you it's digital.
Does MSC give casino deals? You know, because we've been on MSC like
they
3
give you
times.
the same deal that you get on Carnival. Yes.
But I don't know a lot about that to answer that question.
They gave us free drinks in the casino.
Yeah, but the reason why
But they give you free drinks throughout the whole ship.
But the reason why they gave it to us, because you got the book up under a certain one. You remember that one time we didn't get it, remember?
That's all they have to do is book under. No, it was one time they tricked us.
No, they didn't trick us. I didn't go up under that deal.
She didn't go up under the well, we didn't know, but they told us we had everything we had the last time. That's what I'm saying. They told us we had it all. We had the free drinks, we had the perks. We can go out. When you go out on the island, you still get the free drinks. It didn't matter. If you go on the island, you get the free drinks. You have to pay for nothing. Water, drinks, Gatorade, you name it. MSC, they had it going on.
Because they have like these prices, and you know their prices is cheap. So you go up under there and book, and say like if we book the inside cabin, you book the inside cabin, then it take you to another spot. And if you book this way, it's cheap. That's not your drinks and Wi-Fi is not included in that. You book that, you get that cheapest deal. But then you go to this spot right here and you want to add, you book the so you can get the drinks and the Wi-Fi. Well, and then it's a little bit more money.
Yeah, we
that's how
get
we
it
do
now.
it now.
We know it now. But
but like for us in the casino, because you're gonna get the drinks everywhere when you book that one. Because we got drinks. We had the casino all through the ship. When we got off in Ocean Cave, we had drinks. Now that's what we wasn't used to. It's getting off on the island and you get to have the free drinks that went along with the deal.
That was very impressive.
Yeah, but it's real nice. MSC is cheap, and I mean they have beautiful ships and great deals, and The
thing that got me though, it was the first or second time we went up there. First or second time we went up there, the food was so great. But for some reason, this time they changed the menu. The last time we went up there, they changed the menu. We was like, why did they change the menu? The pieces weren't even the same. They changed the pieces. I'm like, somebody must have told him to see something. Because they was giving us too much. And I guess somebody said, y'all don't have to give it to them like that.
Yeah. For
some reason or another. Maybe it's just me. But
just like the gems in the wagon, is that a game? Because when you say that, I was thinking about this game that they got on the Vista, and it's like a wagon. It's a train. Yeah, it's a train. That is a fun game, and I was winning money off of that. So what do that? It do like a choo-choo. I watched this man win $8,000. Over there on that wagon, that train game. I just can't think of the name of it. Oh, I can't think of the name of that. But that was my first time seeing that game.
$8,000 make you holler.
Woo! He did it. The same with roulette. All my numbers hit before I sat down. Wow. Then the dealer is dry, and the table is just losing.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, y'all was mad at y'all dealers.
It was a lot of. I mean, for some reason, the dealer was just scooping everything in. They'll throw you a bone every now and again. Only one person to win, and they'll give you $150 or whatever they win. But they taking all the other chips, and I holler out like, "And the house wins!" Boy, people look at me like, "Man, if you don't be quiet, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, y'all was over there getting mad at that dealer. Then the next person gets the hit. LOL. Yep. And that's something that bothers me. Like when I sit down, I done put so much money in that, and then another person get there and they hit big or just hit it all, and I hadn't hit anything. Yeah, that aggravates me. That aggravates me so bad.
It's rough. It's rough. It's rough in that place, friends.
Yeah.
It's rough in that place. And you guys know it. It's rough. And for those that do hit, I salute to you. Congratulations. Hey, I ain't mad at you at all. Take that money and go.
Yep.
Woo!
But you know what? One day I'm gonna be through with that at casino. Yeah, because I can't handle that. Just giving them my money like that. No, I promise. I promise.
She got to go see a psychiatrist.
No, it's not that bad with me.
It grabbed hold of you. and it locked you in. It grabbed hold of her friends.
Oh my goodness.
It got her.
And I see people just sit there and put so much money in the machine.
Well, they take money to have fun. You know?
They put
I
so
seen
much
this guy
money
on the roulette table. I can promise you he was playing over $150 a hand. I guess he had his own business or whatever. He won't scared. They say a scared man never win, but this guy will win one big time and lose 10 times. So he gave his money back and some. Then he'll hit a big one, like 3,000, and then he'll put it all back in just to hit another 3,000. But they'll take it. Then he got to go to the bank and
oh my goodness, yeah.
It's rough. I'm just so scared. I ain't got the heart that those guys got, man. I would love. I'll just take a couple of $1,000 with me. Yeah, I'm being honest. I don't take $50 with me or $100.
You take a lot of ones.
Play.
Yeah,
I like to enjoy myself in there. That's part of my cruise. I go in the casino. I have fun around the ship, but I go in the casino. I have fun.
Yep.
Even if I'm sitting there watching people win or lose, it's just entertaining for me. How about you guys?
Yep. No, I can't just sit and watch other people play. I can't do that.
I can do it.
Because
many times you sit down and watch people play.
I be wanting to play.
Yeah, she do. And I'm gonna tell you something else about Internet of Fun. She'll sit there, but as long as her husband give her money, she gonna play. She gonna say, "No, I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about it." She gonna take that money and put that money in that machine. You best believe that.
Cruising Scene said, "Set aside what you can afford to lose." Yeah.
I can only afford to lose that $1,600 last time, but boy, was I wrong. We went over. Oh, Cruising Scene, you got to teach me.
Yeah, that'll never happen again. I never.
See how Internet of Fun. She'll say this stuff, and she'll put me in a bind. That
I promise. I promise.
She give me those eyes, guys. She give me those eyes, and I just can't resist. I got to give my wife something.
No,
because I don't want. It'll be okay if she leave out of the casino, but if she's still in there, she'll just be in there, hoping that I bring her some more money. I don't know why she do me like that. All she got to do is leave from out of there, but she won't leave from out of there.
Cruising Scene say, "I have a limit, but I also ask my husband for more." See, I seen other women in there getting more money from their husband. They do.
Hey, at least you're being honest, Cruising Scene. Thank you so much. I mean that from the heart. Don't trick us. Don't trick me. Like I tell my wife, don't trick me, baby. Don't trick me.
He controls it though. She said her husband controls it.
That's what I'm talking about.
He controls it. Nettie and JT say, "I don't mind losing as long as I win enough to play all week. Nothing worse than 3 days and you done. Money gone. Crap."
Hey, a lot of time when you lose that money in 3 days, you're going back to the bank. You be like, "Dang, I gotta spend this." Boy, I ain't even going to what we spend in those days. Oh my goodness.
Foodie's Vacation say, "True that. I either win or lose with my 100. After that, I'm done." Oh,
you mean it from the heart,
George? To take my original 100 if I win another 100, so I keep what I started with. Okay, now I used to be good with that. With say if I would win like $300, I'll take 2 and I'll put it in the safe. And I used to put my money in there, and then I keep $100. That's what I used to do. But then now I done got bad with it because instead of cashing it in, I keep it all on the card. So you know, when it's time, I just be sliding that card in there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So now I got to really do that. I got to take some money back to the room. You know.
That's all she got to do. She'll
Yeah.
win, like I said, she'll win $200-300, but she'll
Mhm.
put it back in the machine. She won't go and put the money in the safe, so
Yeah.
she can play for another day. Play with the
Mhm.
money you won.
Yep.
Don't use all the money you won. This
Mhm.
take it back to the what's name. Just use the money you took in there. If you got over the money you took in there, take the money that you won out of the casino, take that to the room, and continue to play with the money you got that you started off with for that day.
Oh, Foodie's vacation was Vicky. She said those cards are dangerous.
Mhm.
I play
See-
with cash now. Okay, so you don't use your card at all.
But Vicky, you gotta get
I'm-
your
I'm-
points, babe.
But you put your card in there to do your points. But she says she only use cash now.
Mhm.
So do you get the casino points, Vicky?
How do you get your points if you don't use your card? I know how they do it on the roulette table and the blackjack and stuff of that nature because you got to slide your card. But
Okay.
how do you get your points?
She said yes. I asked her, do she get her points? You said yes to you do get your points? Because I'm thinking like if she stick the card in there and she put her cash in there,
Oh, okay.
Nettie and JT say, but I go back to the safe and you know the rest. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I love when some people be so honest. Just be honest. And me for the heart, we know what we do. We all grown.
Mona.
Hey, it is what it
Hey,
is.
friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much.
Glad you could be here.
Yeah. So cruising scene say I bring a certain amount in cash. And if it wins, it goes on my card. Yeah. A certain amount for cash. But I promise I'm going to do better. I promise. Yep. So, friends, I'm going to say good night. Thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging out with us.
Woo!
Yeah. Thank y'all so much.
Much love. Big
I
kiss.
appreciate y'all.
Big kiss
And
to
y'all
all
continue
of y'all.
to enjoy the rest of your week. Everybody stay safe out there.
And don't forget to like and
Netties.
subscribe if
That's
you
why
haven't
I
already
give
been.
it to George.
And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Much
Yeah,
love
I appreciate
to all of
so
y'all.
much my subscribers. I appreciate everybody.
Y'all so
But
good.
love y'all. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you again for coming in and hanging out with us.
Woo!
Bye for now. Bye, friends.